Have you ever tried to animate a view in your app, only to find that it doesn't behave the way you expect? It can be really confusing, especially when you're using Auto Layout. If that sounds like you, stick around because today we're diving into how to use UIViewPropertyAnimator with Auto Layout. I totally get it. Many developers have faced the same issue when transitioning from frame-based layouts to Auto Layout. It can feel like you're losing control over your animations, and that can be frustrating. You're definitely not alone in this. Let's take a look at the specific question that sparked this discussion. One user asked, "How do I use UIViewPropertyAnimator with Auto Layout?" They noticed that while their view animates to the desired position, they struggle to return it to its original layout. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's happening under the hood? When you animate a view using UIViewPropertyAnimator, it temporarily modifies the constraints of that view. This can lead to confusion when you're trying to revert back to the original layout after the animation. Understanding this behavior is key to mastering your animations. And don't go anywhere. At the end of this video, I will share a simple trick that will make your animations with Auto Layout much smoother. To animate a view using UIViewPropertyAnimator with Auto Layout, the user should first create the animator with the desired duration and animation curve. This is done by initializing UIViewPropertyAnimator. Next, the user should define the animation block. Inside this block, they can change the properties of the view, such as its center or transform. This will trigger the animation. After defining the animation, the user should start the animation by calling the Start Animation method on the animator. This will execute the animation as defined. To return the view to its original position after the animation, the user can create another UIViewPropertyAnimator. This time, they will animate the view back to its original constraints. Finally, the user should ensure that the constraints are updated accordingly after the animation completes. This can be done by adjusting the layout in the completion handler of the animator. Fun fact, did you know that Auto Layout was introduced to help developers create responsive interfaces? It's like having a personal assistant for your UI, making sure everything fits just right. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user provides a tutorial for animating views with Auto Layout using UIViewPropertyAnimator. They suggest creating a square view and setting up constraints to position it. When the square is tapped, they deactivate the old constraint and activate a new one to move the square. The animation is triggered by calling Layout if needed to update the layout smoothly. Here's that trick I promised. Always remember to reset your view's constraints after the animation completes. This will help maintain the integrity of your layout and prevent any unexpected behavior. And there you have it. You now know how to use UIViewPropertyAnimator with Auto Layout effectively. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try these techniques in your next project. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks.